Hi, I'm Ben Henry with Ben Henry Heating and Air Conditioning. We're going to be going over air conditioning tune-up today. The first thing I want to address is whether we've got an appropriate load for the system, which is going to require a clean filter. As long as we've got a clean filter in the system, we can begin the rest of our checkup. Next thing we want to assess is the condition of the interior evaporative coil, whether it's got any debris or bypass on it. This coil appears to be good. We're going to get good airflow through that. We can continue on. This will just properly address the fact whether we have the appropriate load across the coil, and the airflow is going to be appropriate. We can get a good check on our freon levels here in a second. This time, we're going to address the thermostat calibration and function. So, if the homeowner hasn't changed the batteries within the last year, at this point we will go ahead and change them out. Make sure that we've got good batteries in there for this cooling season. This time we're just going to kick it to cool, turn it down below the set point, get the AC fired up and running. This time we're going to address the lower motor amperage drop. Make sure it's within manufacturer specifications. Manufacturer specifications are 11.9 and they were reading 11.2. We're within spec. We should be good to go on these ones for the season. Make sure that our split differential is good, and that's going to tell us how efficiently the unit is cooling. And this should be within a few degrees of the temperature in the home. Get inside this hole as well. We'll test right off the top of the plenum, as that's the most direct source of air we've got. I like to see at least a 20-degree cooling differential. I'm closer to 25 degrees. So that's going to cool real efficiently, and we should be good to go for the summer. At this time, I'm checking the refrigerant levels on the unit. We've addressed that the exterior condenser coil is clean. The interior evaporative coil is clean. We have a clean filter. The load will be appropriate for the system. Since I'm using the subcooling method today, I'm taking the temperature of my liquid line in direct relation with the pressure and seeing if it meets that subcooling number and temperature coinciding on my digital thermometer here. It looks like I'm within 2 degrees of manufacturer specifications, and that's within limits. Looks like it's appropriate. We should be good to go on this one. I'm going to move on to looking at the electrical compartment now. I'm going to shut the unit down for that. We'll go ahead and pull this compartment panel. I'm going to have a look inside and look at the contactors and some of the other electrical components and make sure that they are in good condition and ready for the summer. One of the number one things we see on startup for the season is maybe a spider gets inside this electrical compartment, makes a nest inside the contactors, and keeps it from firing up. We would have already known if that was the case as we fired the system up already and tested that portion. Typically we do see lots of cobwebs, little spiders making nests, and other bugs as well. This has a sealed set of contactors, which is good. That's going to keep bugs from getting inside those contacts and blocking them from making contact. We're still going to inspect them at this time. Even though this capacitor is a little bit rusty, this is normal, as we do get some condensation buildup here throughout the winter off and on. This isn't going to affect the function of the capacitor. I see no oil present, it's not swollen, it appears to be in good condition. We're going to button this back up now. This time we're going to check the amperage draw on the compressor. It's a 220 volt compressor. Each leg carries 110 volts with an individual amperage draw. As long as it's within the manufacturer's specification, we should be good to go. We're going to check it right now. Minimum circuit ampacity is 38.9. I got 19 amps down each leg, which is permissible due to manufacturer's specification. One of the last things we're going to do is we're going to wash out this exterior condenser coil. As long as the customer has a hose nearby or handy, we can do this for them. If it's not here and handy, we can just suggest it, recommend it, and show them how to do it. It is self-maintenance. It's relatively easy to do. Won't take more than 2 or 3 minutes to get done. We're just going to take this hose under light pressure. Go ahead and wash the exterior condenser coil. Even though it may appear to be clean, as you can see by the dirty water coming out, there probably is some dirt and debris within these coil fins. As this isn't a new construction area, when it runs it is going to pull in dust, and it will affect the operation of the unit.